So moving on to the late slate, there are only 3 games in the late afternoon, unlike 6 last week. So would like some consistency here, but whatever. The first game is Jets at the Rams. Rams open up minus 16.5. It's up to 17. Something very odd about this game that I want to mention very quickly. It has nothing to do with the result of this game, but when I was looking ahead to the advanced lines, as I like to do, this game was not on the board last week for some reason. I don't know if they plan on not playing it for some reason, but it was not on the board anywhere. I don't know why. But anyway, who do you like in this game?
I like the Rams in this one a lot. I will no longer be betting on the Jets. Not that I did last week, but I picked them and I fell for the stupidity again. So, and as Andrew points out, we have repeatedly lost against the Rams, including last week. So I'm not going to fall for those tricks again, knowing my luck, it'll burn me. But it's pretty simple. Sean McVay has extra time to prepare for this game, an elite defense, and he's playing the winless Jets. I can't imagine a scenario in which the Jets win this game. I can't imagine a scenario where the Rams don't win this by at least double digits, and they should blow out the Jets because the Rams are in a very competitive playoff race, and this is like the game that they have where they can win this one and not have to worry about it. And now I know there is some look ahead potential. I think they're playing the Seahawks the week after this. So they, I think that's the case. I can't remember. Okay. I always forget to write that down and I don't know why. But yeah, so there's a little look ahead potential, but I think that because the Seahawks and Rams are already so close in the standings, the Rams are going to look at this and say, hey, if the Seahawks struggle with Washington, like we've seen other teams do, maybe if we beat the Jets, we have a 2-game lead on them and that game doesn't matter. So they'll just come out here and completely crush the Jets. So I'll be on the Rams here. Not going to bet this one heavily because the number is massive, but I'll probably be on them for a unit.
Even if they look past the Jets, I still think they can win by more than 17. So I don't know how much like that factors into it, but like I agree. I think this is going to be a blowout. I don't see the Jets scoring on the Rams, especially now that they have 2 offensive line injuries. Greg Van Roten's out along with Alex Lewis. So you have 2 interior linemen out against Aaron Donald. So good luck blocking the Rams. The Jets aren't going to score. Maybe they get 3 like they did last week. So I really can't see any more than that. And the Jets have so many defensive injuries. They're missing cornerbacks, multiple safeties, multiple linebackers. Jordan Jenkins is out last week, so we'll see what happens with him. But yeah, they have so many injuries everywhere. I just can't see them competing. And then you mentioned Sean McVay coming off extra rest. That's a big deal. So yeah, I'm going to be on the Rams with you. This line is so high, like when you have 17, like weird things can happen, like a fumble return for a touchdown. And then suddenly the Rams have to win by 24 if you factor in that fumble return for a touchdown. So I'm not going to bet this heavily, but I will bet the Rams for a couple units.
Yeah, it just makes sense. And I can guarantee I will not be betting on the Jets for the rest of the year because even though their offense looks okay to me, like Andrew mentioned, they were in the red zone a lot. I don't trust their coaching at all. And I think that, when they play elite opponents, there's no contest. Like, just don't bet the Jets. Don't waste your money. Don't even waste your headspace betting the Jets and then being upset when you're wrong.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, the Jets have they had a stretch where they're recovering, but they were playing the Chargers, who aren't very good, and they're playing the Raiders, who have been exposed, and they're playing the Patriots, who didn't have Stephon Gilmore. So yeah, they were playing weaker opponents, and now the Seahawks and the Rams are 2 of the better teams in the NFL, obviously. So it's going to be tougher for them. And what Andrew's saying, they missed 3 field goals, the Jets did. So like they should have had 12 points, I guess. But yeah, they always seem to like move the chains up until they get to the 30 and then like they just stall. Like it always just happens. But now they're playing the best defense in the NFL, arguably. So I don't even know if they're going to get there. Like it wouldn't surprise me at all if they don't cross midfield until the 4th quarter, really. Something else Andrew brought up, he said, y'all keep betting against McVay / Brandon Staley and losing. Would you all bet against Belichick if he had Goff, Donald, and Ramsey? Well, I don't know if you could say Goff because the reason I'm betting against the Rams is because of Goff. Like I just have no faith in him. I love McVay, and Staley's done a good job so far. So we'll see what happens with him. But yeah, I mean, I think this is a good point, saying like McVay just really elevates the team, and like maybe I shouldn't really worry about Goff too much, but like, man, I just don't like Goff at all.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I also wouldn't quite compare Sean McVay to Bill Belichick yet. He's very good, don't get me wrong, but I'm also from New England, so I'm always going to say that. Like, you could have the next greatest coach ever, like, win 300 consecutive games and be like, oh, that guy's no Bill Belichick. So
No, yeah, I agree. Would you put McVay in the top 5 coaches though?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I would too. Like, he's definitely in the top 5. But yeah, you can't compare anyone to Belichick. Now, if McVay coaches for 20 more years and wins 6 Super Bowls, then maybe you could say that. But we'll see. He needs to do that. He needs to do that first.